How's your skin feeling, Xavier?
Well, today it's pretty good. It's just a bit dry.
So when Xavier has a flare-up on his hands, they will be really red and it will affect him even inside the webs of his hands. He'll be really itchy. They'll look really red, flaky, sore. At first, I didn't know what it was. Although I had experienced eczema, it was different. We had a great family doctor who really supported us and supported me as a first-time mum because I was quite an anxious, nervous mum.
The last thing any parent wants is to see their child suffer. But Lucy has watched her 13-year-old son Xavier deal with eczema most of his life.
He started the itching at 3 months. I guess as a teenager now, it could be a little embarrassing for him. He does get it a bit on his face now too, especially with the use of masks.
It's a bit annoying when it flares up. And yeah, like it's hard to stop yourself from scratching. Well, I try to think about something else. Try to moisturise so it feels better.
So eczema can present in a variety of different symptoms, but most typically it links back to experiencing very dry, red, itchy skin. And you'll often see it in places like the crook of the elbows, the back of the knees, but you can experience it actually on your face, anywhere on your body. If you think you might be experiencing eczema, your first port of call should be to a medical professional, as it does need diagnosis.
Eczema affects 1 in 5 families in Australia and 30% of Australian children. It's the most common inflammatory skin disease in the world.
So the skin barrier, I guess, is the last thing between us and the outside world. The skin barrier is made up of different components and they resemble the walls of a house. So you have corneocytes, which are like the bricks, and then you've got lipids that work like the mortar to make that wall really strong. Now, when you have eczema, your wall isn't working the way that someone else's would. And what that means is that moisture can actually escape more easily, but also environmental irritants can get in more easily. And that triggers that inflammatory response. It's really important when you have eczema to think about managing the condition rather than just trying to treat the symptoms. QV Derm Care Eczema Daily is really unique because it's actually being tested on moderate eczema skin. So now it's the first of its kind in Australia to be registered as a therapeutic medical device, which is great because it can give people real confidence that the product they're using has been tested on skin that's similar to their own. The QV Derm Care Eczema Daily range includes a soap-free wash that hydrates while it cleanses, as well as a cream, which is an intensely hydrating formula made up of moisturisers and ceramides. Used in combination, they actually help to repair the skin barrier and also alleviate those symptoms that can be experienced in mild to moderate eczema, such as itch and really rough, dry skin. And lastly, remember, you're not alone. It's a very common condition, and so there are lots of different support groups out there that can help you navigate quite a tricky situation.
You can definitely manage it. You just have to find the right creams for you and find what's irritating you.